You hear players say that it's just another game. But, Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game. But the reality is, players get up for the big games, B.A.
Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gay. And it's Gobert in at center. Now here's Bridges. Over Bogdanovic. Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Crowder for three. Bridges. They grab their own miss. Ayton. Paul for three. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. On offense, here's Utah. Here's Mitchell. He's off on the layup. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Bogdanovic against Paul. Paul with a steal. And here's the fast break. On the wing, Crowder. Bridges outside. Driving inside. Got a piece of it. Mitchell against Booker. Pass to Conley from outside the arc. Drills it from deep.
So often the catalyst. This time, Conley is on the finishing end off the catch.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an All-Star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A three-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
Now here's Conley. Outside Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act.
The finish! And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell. The Suns have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. And the basket by Bridges.
A huge sigh of relief. 1 for 5 now. Let's see if they can keep it going.
Conley passes to Gobert. Outside Conley. The 3-ball. Tries to spin move. Gay outside. Shot clock at 6. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Stolen by Ayton. Good chance here for Crowder. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Typically, Jay Crowder doesn't take a lot of mid-range jumpers, but looking right at home on that one.
And he lobs it up top.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. Conley passes to Gay. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Conley with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Stolen by Ayton. On the wing, Crowder. He's guarded by Conley. Bridges, right side. Over Gobert. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Mitchell misses. The Suns have gone 3 of 8 to get things underway. Down low. Here's Ayton. Utah with the rebound. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
From 8 feet away, Bogdanovic finds Mitchell. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Phoenix ball. The Suns leading. 23 seconds left to play in the first. Bridges outside. Pulls it. Cash money on the open jump shot. Bridges has got his second basket of the night.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Conley. An easy two on the layup.
One of Conley's calling cards, getting into the paint and converting, even though he's often the smallest guy on the floor.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Suns ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Suns?
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the three. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Booker against Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Paul against Conley. Paul with it. What, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Clock is at 3. Ayton, the screen on Bogdanovich. Bridges misses. Utah leading. And Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league? Growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Here's Mitchell. The kick out to Conley. Bogdanovich on the wing. Pass to Gay. Into the lane. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. Here's Bridges. And again, it's the Suns missing. For Utah, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Bogdanovich from long range. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Paul against Conley. Now here's Paul, tightly guarded. Outside Booker, this one for 3. No good that time. And Utah will come the other way.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And here's Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Picked by Gobert. From outside, off the mark.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Here's Booker. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
A versatile scorer. At 6'5", Booker has enough size to make plays in the painted area.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
And they're just one foul now away from the penalty.
Now Mitchell. Driving to the basket. Well, Grant, starting your career in the 50s.
Oh,
You know, actually 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
really, BA, the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With his team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks. A line change here for Utah. Outside Paul. On the take. Stolen by Whiteside. Tipped away. Booker for three. Sinks the tray. Booker's got 5 points now this quarter.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
And Clarkson, here we go. Ooh, Ayton with the block. It's Bridges on the wing. Spins. 41 seconds left to play in the first half. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Now here's Paul. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Driving in. Tipped. They retain possession.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Pascal passes to Clarkson. Here's Oni. He's covered by Ayton. Pascal from outside. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. And he's going for the lob. It's all tied in Phoenix. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. Appreciate it, Allie.
The Jazz, 15.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
There's virtually nothing you can do to stop him. I mean, you can't even contain him. He's been that great.
Yeah, and sometimes the strategy in that case, don't let anyone else beat you. You know he's going to get his, so try and keep it to that.
Taking a look at the Jazz. Hassan Whiteside is out there with Eric Pascal. Then it's Royce O'Neal. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point. Four on the clock to the paint. Stolen by Whiteside. And they're running. And there's the lob. And a slam dunk by Pascal.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
Here's Payne. Pass to Shamet. Outside Payne. Out to the right wing. Top of the key. Utah with the rebound. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Gets the three to fall.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Outside Payne. Pass to Shamet. From deep three-point range. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three.
First team foul.
With that type of range and confidence, Landry Shamet's shooting is very important.
And he's good on the second. And he nails the third.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Outside Conley. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for the Suns.
Substitution for your Suns.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gobert. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
You know, Rudy Gobert, the 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, is not satisfied. I think the 7-footer has one more that he might add before his career is done.
Right side Paul, pass to Crowder. Booker with it. He's picked up by Conley. Paul against Conley. Elbow shot on the way. Paul's shot is off. And the list of big men with multiple awards for Defensive Player of the Year. Hakeem, Mutombo, Ben Wallace, Dwight Howard, don't forget about Rodman, and Rudy Gobert.
That's historic company, B.A. I think Gobert is, honestly, underappreciated. One of the all-time greats when it comes to locking up.
Here's Bridges. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. Bridges has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Going inside. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Give that one to Jay Crowder.
And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days while he played baseball and for a short while in the NBA.
Paul passes to Booker. Over Mitchell. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
No question. Booker excels at finding shots. He can be a real point machine.
Paul against Conley. Pass to Gay. With the drive. Oh, rejected by Ayton. Here's a 3 from Paul. Rebounded by Gay. And you talk about that 45 that Jordan wore playing baseball. Well, Mitchell also very connected to that sport. His father, who played professionally and works in the majors currently.
Yeah, and baseball, B.A., was Donovan's sport growing up. But a broken wrist his sophomore year in high school after a collision at the plate steered his path toward hoops.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
You see what that little pump fake does? It gives the defender something to think about the next time he goes to challenge Gobert's shot.
So both teams changing it up here. He hits the 2nd from the line. And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Jazz?
They've turned in a fantastic performance from three-point range. That's been a weapon for them all game.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
Rudy Gobert may be one of the most valuable centers in the league. His defensive abilities have earned him contract numbers that'll make your head spin.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Down low, deflects the pass. And here comes the break. Here's Pascal. They get it again. Pass to Oni from deep. Here's Gobert. Missed it, even after all of those chances. For Phoenix, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the 3rd quarter. And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Jazz substitution. Hassan Whiteside.
Shamet into the lane. The kick out to Johnson. Off target from outside. Here's O'Neal. Here's Oni. And so it's the Utah Jazz ending the quarter up 10. Their defensive. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. And Utah calls time here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son,
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He loves what he's seeing from their perimeter offense. He told the team, quote, "Keep shooting. It's working for us. Let's bring this home." Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt, and it's Bridges in at the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Outside for Mitchell. Off target from three-point range. Paul with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Paul passes to Ayton. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Great change of direction. He sold the defense that he was taking the look and instead found his teammate for an even better one.
Conley finds Gobert. Back to Conley. Throws it up high.
Oh, incredible. Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome. Well, Phoenix is shooting only 34% in this one. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And a foul on Chris Paul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Conley against Paul. Now here's Conley. Tight defense on him. And Booker pulls it down. Fires the three. That's good from Paul. On the assist by Bridges. Paul's got himself on the board with a 3 there. Paul against Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. There's the drive.
Always on the attack. Mitchell loves to drive it to the hoop, put the pressure on the D.
Bridges outside. And the layup is good off the glass.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Conley against Paul. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul.
That's on Mikal Bridges.
And Conley is so smart at exploiting holes in the defense on the drive. He's incredibly effective at drawing fouls.
And Conley drops them both.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
Here's Paul. Here's Ayton. Another shot. Pass to Paul. Up and over Conley. Here's Ayton. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
DeAndre Ayton.
Ayton hits them both. And Utah calls time here.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free T-shirt. Let's see it, fans. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for yours.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Suns timeout. All right, fans, get on your feet and make
The Jazz have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
Conley with the ball. Pass to Bogdanovich. On the wing, Mitchell. Booker defending. And it's Mitchell. The miss. The Suns trailing. Inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Jay Crowder, not the biggest guy, but he's crafty in the painted area. Knows how to get his shot.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Paul passes to Booker. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Gobert with it. And it's Paul picking him up. Stolen by Bridges. The pull-up. Another one falls for Phoenix.
And that's the one thing about Chris Paul. Once he gets out into transition, very difficult to stop.
Paul against Conley. Pass to Gay. On the wing, Mitchell. Clock at 6. Here he goes. It's deflected. Crowder. Tries the spin move. Ball drives in. No good off the spin.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
He drops it from range.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with threes.
Paul for three. Paul with another miss. The Jazz on offense. Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Booker.
Okay.
Oh, my! Throw it down.
Yes, he did.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Pass to Bogdanovich. No good on the triple.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
And there's the call on Devin Booker.
Devin Booker.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
And here's Bogdanovich.
Phoenix foul. Mikal Bridges. That's his third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And that one falls for Bogdanovich.
Well, he started out as a pure shooter. Bogdanovich has worked hard to become a threat off the bounce and a strong finisher. There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one.
teams can really light it up.
Yeah, you've got great scores on both sides in this one, Kevin, and that makes it difficult to take anything away defensively. It's going to come down to, can you get a few turnovers and some extra possessions? Whichever team does that, I think, comes out on top.
Here's Murray. And he lays it straight in. Murray's got the first points up on the board for Denver.
Murray locked in on the task at hand, not allowing the defense to bother his shot at all.
And it's Paul penetrating. Here's Ayton. Unable to get that one. Gordon with the defensive effort. And here's Denver. Murray with it. Diving in. Martin dishes to Murray. Jay Crowder pulls it in.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him. And guys, if the defense pays too much attention to Murray as a scorer, he can find his teammates with the pass.
And you know what, Greg? That surprised me. Watching him just the 1 year in Kentucky, I didn't know he had that in his package, but he's a terrific passer. And you're right. His feel for the game is outstanding.
Here's Murray following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. The kick out to Porter. No good on the triple. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Ayton, the pass to Paul. Driving the lane. A second chance effort. Porter with a block.
You know, one area where I think Porter Jr. has surprised a bunch of folks is his shot blocking. I mean, he's got a natural knack for doing it.
Now here's Porter, and there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Here is Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Well, when you've got Porter's length, this is what you can do. It makes it easy to get to the rim for the throwdown.
Ball against Murray. Now here's Paul. He's tightly guarded. He kicks to Crowder. Back to Paul. 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get a shot off from 11 feet away. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
And it's Murray penetrating. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And it's Jokic missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Pass first mindset of Paul. When you leave somebody open on his squad, he's going to make you pay for it.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes. Denver foul. Jamal Murray. That's his first personal foul.
.156 left to play in the first quarter. Bridges outside. 3-pointers off the mark. The Nuggets trail. Goes up, and Jokic throws it down.
Guys, I like the hustle from Jokic. I mean, this guy knows exactly how to get to his spots in transition.
Murray against Paul. Outside Crowder. 6 to shoot. Tries it from 9. That's good from Paul on the assist from Crowder.
Tell you what, it's really remarkable to see it. Just about 6 feet tall, and that might be generous. Chris Paul is a dominant player in the painted area, and he does it with skill and craftiness.
Now here's Murray. Back to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Boy, slick pass by Murray. He makes such an effort to create for his teammates.
51 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Ayton. On the wing, Booker. Driving inside. Back to Ayton. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Ayton's got 6. And here is Murray. And the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Barton. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
Paul looking over the floor. Pass to Bridges. There's the drive, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
So at the end of...
Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Suns.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Suns, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetch to say he can stretch a defense.
And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul. Murray against Paul, and they double up Murray. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Porter passes to Murray. Crowder with the steal. Ayton in the corner. No good on the 3.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Passes to Ayton. On the wing, Bridges. Over Porter. Just 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Now Paul kicks to Booker. Ayton a screen on Barton. The drive by Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Excellent footwork there. Booker so tricky on the drive. You can't predict what he's going to do.
Paul with the steal. Bridges outside. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing him out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
The kick out to Porter. The pass to Jokic. Puts the move on, and Jokic slings it in.
Well, one of the very best big men at handling the ball. Jokic's moves and creativity really set him apart as a big guy.
Pass to Ayton. Booker with no one around. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Kicks it out to Gordon. 1:44 left in the second quarter. Crowder with the steal. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Bridges, no one around him. And it's off from three-point range. And now the Nuggets, fast break. Murray, good.
Well, the defense has to respect Murray's range. I mean, there's a reason he's a volume three-point shooter.
Murray against Paul. The kick out to Crowder. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray. Here's Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
Ball against Murray. Here's Booker. The kick out to Crowder. Back to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint, and stolen by Gordon. Martin with it, out guarded by Crowder. Porter dishes to Murray. Here's Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 5th assist in this one.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
And you know what? The frustration for the defense is mounting because it seems like they can't miss out there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. Here's Dozier. Pass to Morris. Got it up. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Rivers out there with Morris. And it's Green, and it's Dozier in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Johnson, wide open, he fires. A three-pointer off the mark. You know, Clark, there's a patience to Morris's game that gives this team confidence.
Yeah, and I like it too, Kevin. I mean, he makes really excellent reads and never seems to be in a hurry or playing outside of himself. He can orchestrate with the best of them.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Now here's Payne, covered by Morris. Now here's Payne. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Phoenix, no good that time either. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. And Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Payne in the post. He's against Morris. Driving to the basket. Bucket is good.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
First team foul.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Morris into the lane. And the wide open shot from Green. Off target from three-point range. Suns trail by 4. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Shamet. And it's Denver with the rebound. Green with the ball. And he drives in. It's good. Rivers has got the lead up to 6 now for the Nuggets.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And here's Payne. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. To the inside, 5 to shoot. Here's McGee. And no good that time. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Morris into the lane. Count that bucket. And now it's an 8-point Nugget lead.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Payne can't hit.
2 minutes remaining in the
Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Launches the 3. Dives for it.
And you could see he knew exactly where that long rebound was coming off, able to get there quickly and snatch it up.
Rivers surveying the D. And that one, good. Rivers has got his second bucket.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Payne gets a wide open look. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Nuggets ball.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Morris against Paul. Morris kicks to Rivers. With the drive. Goes back up. And he sinks the layup. Rivers has got 6.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Morris into the lane, and Morris throws it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And the wide open shot from Crowder, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Morris against Paul. Passes it to Dozier. Just 5 to shoot. Rivers. And the shot is good. Rivers has got 8 here in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the Suns, pop it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center, blocking down the middle. Paul against Murray. Paul passes to Ayton. Paul kicks to Crowder. That 3 off the mark.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in their rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. but that's how you win games.
Ayton in the corner. No good from outside. The Nuggets leading by 15. Murray, the pass to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
Now off the inbound. Barton knocks it loose.
Can't take the reach and length of Barton lightly. Effective at using it to snuff out shots.
In the corner, Murray with it. On the wing, Porter. Defended by Bridges, and Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Paul against Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Jokic kicks to Porter. From deep three-point range. They get a hand on it.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Ayton.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. That shot wide open. 7 points for Mikal Bridges.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
Murray kicks to Barton. Back to Murray. It's Barton on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Dishes it to Murray. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. The Nuggets with another miss. Suns trail by 15. The pass to Ayton. Jokic with the steal. Paul with the steal. And up the court come the Suns on the break. This one for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
That's a good decision right there to get Paul the ball. He made it look easy on that catch and shoot.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Murray outside.
2 minutes.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. On the wing, Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Nice job that time by Gordon to keep an eye on the shot clock so that he's under control and not panicking as it winds down.
Paul kicks to Booker. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. And it's Jokic with the rebound. And there's the call on DeAndre. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
1:30 left in the fourth quarter. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Jokic passes to Porter. Left block shot on the way. And the shot goes in. And it's 8 points for Jokic.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Nuggets.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Jamal Murray.
Boy, the way he orchestrated the pace was impressive. I mean, moved the ball around, made good things happen with the pass. Well done.
Pass to Barton. Bridges with the steal. Here's Booker. Here he goes. And the dunk by Booker.
And once Booker has some momentum, get out of his way, throwing himself towards the rim off the drive.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Barton against Booker. Right side, Gordon. Shoots over Crowder. And it's Gordon missing. Now Bridges. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.
Good stuff there, Alec. Now Denver's starting 5. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the center position. And for the Jazz, Mitchell and Bogdanovich fill the wings. Rudy Gobert is out there with Rudy Gay. And it's Conley in at the 1. And it's Murray finishing it off.
What a dynamic drive by Murray, upsetting the defense and getting him to a shot. And as a leader, Murray is vocal. Talks to his teammates up and down the floor, and he pushes everyone, and they tend to follow.
Now here's Mitchell. Here's Gobert. Pass to Gay. Outside Mitchell. 5 on the clock. The 3 is up. Knocks down the triple.
Now, this is what we've come to expect from Donovan Mitchell, a high percentage three-point scorer who doesn't miss opportunities like this.
And Murray's vocal to the opposition as well.
He's used to the trash talking. I mean, he loves to challenge people. I mean, does it cross the line at times? Well, it depends on who you're talking to.
Mitchell with the ball. He's guarded by Barton. To the inside. Gay. Outside for Mitchell. The 3 is up. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Automatic from that spot. Donovan Mitchell gets an opportunity to get his feet set. Good night.
Murray against Conley. Outside for Porter. Pass to Gordon. The Nuggets need to get one up. Porter's shot is off. Utah's gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. Barton with a steal. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group. How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Murray. Pass to Jokic. They kick it out to Murray. 6 to shoot. Back to Jokic. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
Launches a 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Pass to Bogdanovich.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Gay finds Bogdanovich. Misses the 3.
After 5 shots, that's their first miss. I definitely call that a good start.
Jokic in the post. Checked by Mitchell. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Gobert. Barton against Mitchell. From deep. Utah gets it back.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Mitchell. 10 points for him. And there it is for him.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
The drive by Murray. Outside Porter. Murray against Conley. The 3. Denver the rebound.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Here's Bogdanovich. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first.
It goes on Aaron Gordon.
Bogdanovich has got great size for a guard, which makes defending him very difficult, particularly at that high release point.
And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovic set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
On the wing, Mitchell. He's guarded by Barton. The kick out to Conley. Back to Mitchell. Barton with a steal. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Jazz out in front, up 6.
Fans, your Jazz dancers. Fans, your Jazz dancers.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
On the court for Denver, Murray and Barton, the guards. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Porter in at the small forward position. The Nuggets trail. Here's Barton, and it's rejected. Mitchell against Jokic. Bogdanovich on the wing. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Bogdanovich has got 5 points.
Boy, you love to see Bogdanovich stroke that deep ball. What an accomplished scorer from distance.
Gordon outside. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Jazz. And here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. Well, with last season's MVP award going to a center in Nikola Jokic for the first time in over 20 years, how would you evaluate the place of that position in today's NBA games?
Well, B.A., you make a great point because the top 2 candidates for MVP were actually in the center position, Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid. To me, it's about how skilled is that 5 spot. If you have guys who can control the action, who can score inside and out, who are exceptional at making plays as a passer, don't underestimate the 5 position. As long as there's a highly skilled guy at the position, it will always be in vogue.
Now, I love how Jokic is just relentless on the glass. His effort level has been special.
Conley against Murray. From the line. With the step back. Outside for Mitchell. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Denver ball.
The Nuggets have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Murray, no good. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Gobert. Now here's Gay, defended by Gordon. Gay, the pass to Gobert. Shoots over Barton. Gobert, no good. And Denver shooting just around 36%. Not the best execution. The drive by Porter. Here's Barton. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Fires in the triple. Bogdanovich has got 8 points.
Now shooting the 3 ball at almost 60%. They've been blazing this second quarter.
2 minutes remaining.
Murray passes to Porter.
2 minutes.
Outside Murray. And Conley grabs the miss.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket. Boy, I give Rudy Gobert a lot of credit for how he responded after the early days of COVID. This guy was made a scapegoat, and he was the first player to test positive. This guy has come back stronger from adversity. You have to love that.
Now here's Murray. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Bogdanovich on the wing. Give him 8 points now. The 3 from Mitchell. The shot won't fall. Now Denver takes it the other way. And Gobert wore it for that unfortunate joke with reporters. But lest we forget, he apologized and donated over $500,000 to COVID relief.
Well, incredible to take what was a tough moment in his career, have the maturity to talk to his teammates, try to heal any rift there, and it shows you what Rudy Gobert is all about.
Now here's Porter. Pass to Jokic. They kick it out to Murray. Back to Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
He is just an excellent pick-and-roll option. Jokic always uses his high basketball IQ to find and execute the right play.
From deep, Conley. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Here's Mitchell. And so it's the Utah Jazz leading by 6 as we wrap up. Thanks, Allie. After
14.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Eric Paschall is out there with Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Royce O'Neal. And it's Oni in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Paschall from outside. The offensive rebound. Here's Whiteside. Back to O'Neal for 3. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to lead, no doubt.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Clarkson outside. It's rebounded by Najee. The Nuggets trail. The drive by Rivers. And that one is hammered home.
Well, you love to see Austin Rivers attack. This guy has the frame and the game to make the dribble drive.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Here's O'Neal. Pass to Paschall. Denver grabs the miss. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Now here's Green. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Paschall with the steal. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's O'Neal. Back to Whiteside. Pass to Oni. Back to Paschall. Over Green. And the shot no good. A bit short. And the Nuggets shooting an average of 43% from the floor. From behind the arc. The shot by Najee no good. Utah leading. Clarkson left side. O'Neal on the wing. Launches it. Drains the triple.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Morris outside. He takes it in. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Whiteside. Here's Oni. Spins. And here's Pascal. Over Green. Green with the defensive effort.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Here's Dozier. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
That free throw no good. A line change here for Utah. And he sinks the second. Utah has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Outside Mitchell. Goes up from the top of the key. Gobert passes to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Morris. From deep, Conley. Here's Dozier. The shot off that time. And Utah will come the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Conley. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Boy, in recent years, Mike Conley taking more shots from long range, but make no mistake, this guy able to score at every single level.
43 seconds left in the third. Pass to Najee. And that comes off the assist by Morris.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Boy, you've got to love when Mike Conley shoots it with confidence, goes to the catch and shoot game. All right, Mike.
Pass to Najee. Now here's Green. Here's Najee. Takes a 3. The rebound by Bogdanovich. From deep, Gay. He buries it from 3. And now an 11-point Utah lead.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up.
And so it's the Utah Jazz. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Appearing in control, but could still use a little more of a push to feel totally comfortable in this one. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for the Nuggets. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the 1. The drive by Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, explosive move. Sometimes Murray doesn't get enough credit for his athleticism.
Conley against Murray. Now here's Conley. He's closely guarded. And there's Mitchell on the assist by Bogdanovich. And the Jazz lead by 11.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Murray from outside. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in the game.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Denver on D. Here's Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Outside Porter. Drives to the hoop. They kick it out to Murray. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Pass to O'Neal. Now Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. Three-pointer O'Neal. Porter pulls it in. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Wow, the tenacity of Aaron Gordon, the athleticism is just amazing.
Conley finds Mitchell. Now Gobert. Conley passes to Mitchell. And here's Bogdanovic. Mitchell into the lane. And it's Denver with a rebound. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. Porter the pass to Gordon. Driving in. And Gordon with the big finish.
Aaron Gordon wanting the ball with the game and the balance in crucial moments. How big time is he?
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Back to Conley. Over Murray. The Jazz again can't hit. Denver has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. There's the drive. Doesn't go that time. And Utah will come the other way. They've led by as many as 11. Here's Gobert. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. It's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with a swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Gay's checked in. Here's Murray. And he banks in the layup. Murray's got 7 points for the quarter.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun. Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Jokic is doubled over Gay. And here's Porter outside. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
The drive by Murray. And it's good. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Big time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And he buries it.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Conley against Murray. Outside for Porter. No good from outside. And Utah has possession. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Harden attacking. It's blocked by Gobert.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Murray, no good. And so it's Utah with the W. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
love his personality. That was a great story, Dave. Thank you.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Utah. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Back to Gay. Pass to Conley. Gay is screen on Paul. 5 to shoot. Gay dishes to Gobert. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And the kind of game fans love to watch, Greg. Two offensive teams going head-to-head.
And the rules today favor offense, and that's why league-wide scoring continues to rise.
Paul kicks to Booker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You might as well throw up the points. Booker shot 90% from the free throw line during the regular season.
And so he hits both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Conley against Paul. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. He kicks it to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now here's Paul. Dishes to Bridges. Spins. And he banks in the layup.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing. And Chris Paul, still a great defender. Fantastic positioning.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. From the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
Now, here's Mitchell. Over Booker. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Conley. Gay outside. Clock at 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Capable of playing either forward, the versatility that Gay has important in today's league for him to stay around.
Rudy Gay hits them both. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Conley against Paul. No one near him. Jump shot is good that time.
The mid-range master, Chris Paul, at it again.
Conley surveying the D. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Booker going inside. Gobert pulls it in. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for Utah. Mitchell right side. The pass to Gobert. Gobert the screen. And here's Bogdanovich for 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Booker inside. Covered by Conley. No good from Booker.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Booker. Kicks it out to Paul. Shoots the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Paul's got 5 now.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Mitchell outside. To the paint. Conley against Paul. Bogdanovich inside. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And it goes down 2 points.
And Bogdanovich, a talented scorer, likes getting involved down low.
Now here's Paul. Bridges outside. And Booker kicks to Bridges. Tries the spin move. Paul left side. From the stripe. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
So it's Phoenix now after the basket by Utah. Pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. Over Conley. Here's Ayton. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
Conley left side. Over Paul. Here's Gay. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Suns lead by 1. And will be
Your chance dancer. All right.
and getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
Mitchell in at the 2 with Bogdanovich at small forward. Gobert is out there with Rudy Gay, and it's Conley in at the point. That's the group right now for Utah.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
But confidence to attempt an alley-oop to himself. The kick out to Crowder. Bridges, no one around him. Drills it from outside. Bridges has got his second bucket of the night.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
You can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from him. He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there. Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. And here are the Suns now. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And it's Gay with the rebound. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says, his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. Kevin, the way they win games, that's saying something.
He is a Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Phenomenal play. Thanks, D.A. Well, Brent, you said it. Defense now a strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
Well, that was the point he had to prove, Kevin, as a big guy. What could he do? Every night, you know, if you're not getting the ball down on the inside defensively on the interior, how can I impact the game? He's been patient with it. He's learned it. And now he's embraced the fact that he can make that kind of contribution.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit, and there's the try. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on Ayton.
And the unpredictable nature of Mitchell is hard to game plan against, especially when he drives. And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
And it's Paul missing. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Utah. Back to Gay. Bridges against Bogdanovich. Mitchell outside. 5 on the clock. Utah needs to get off a shot here. On deep, Gay, the Jazz again can't hit it. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
Gay with the block.
Using his length well on defense. Rudy Gay working hard, swats that one away.
A nice shot by Booker.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Mitchell with it. Over to the left wing. Conley kicks to Gay. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Spins. Shoots over Bridges. The Jazz with another miss. For Phoenix, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. So Utah ends up going with the new group. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Clarkson. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. The Suns leading. Paul right side. Bridges with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Paul passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
Here's O'Neal, defended by Paul. Right side kicks to O'Neal. Right side is screen on Bridges. O'Neal passes to Clarkson. Just 5 on the clock. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Creating something off of the dribble. Nice job with the bounce. I like watching Jordan Clarkson when he's in go-go mode.
Paul dishes to Bridges. Down low. Kicks it out to Paul. The 3. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And that one good from Clarkson.
Clarkson draining one from deep, something he has to continue to work on. Stretch out the floor.
Now here's Paul. On the wing, Bridges from past the arc. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far. Jazz up. All right, thank you, David. Folks.
20.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen Mikal Bridges really having a great game.
There is no stopping him, and you can't even contain him at this point. He is that talented.
Yeah, I don't know if you have enough game plans to slow him down. How do you guard a guy that good?
And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
On the court for the Suns, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there, and it's Bridges in at the 3. Paul against Conley. The drive by Paul.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
The Suns trailing. Paul outside. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Paul can't get that one to fall. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Greg, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career, it had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it. And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Paul passes to Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Ayton's got 6.
Ayton pouring a foundation there on the inside, just living in the paint.
Mitchell outside. Out to Conley. Shot clock at 5. Nifty move. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
It's good from long range.
Crowder not hesitating on the offensive end.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Jazz. Trailing by 2. Mitchell outside. There's the dish to Gobert. Mitchell against Booker. Conley for 3. A shot off that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
Suns substitution.
And it's the Suns with the ball. A 2-point game. With the drive, here's Payne. Second chance shot, here's McGee. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Mitchell. Makes it off the glass. 8 points for Donovan Mitchell.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Johnson outside. Driving in. Over Gay. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. First trip to the line for him here.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
Good on the second free throw.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
Clarkson outside to the left side wing. 1:32 left to play here in the third. There's O'Neal with the 3. Rebound by Johnson. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Here's Shamet. He dishes it to Johnson. Over Whiteside. Phoenix no good that time either. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. O'Neal misses. The Suns leading. Payne up top. Defended by Pascal. Shamet offline with his 3. Utah's gotten blank from 3-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Honey. Payne covering. Out to the wing. 6 to shoot. Clarkson finds Whiteside. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Payne. And he makes good on the layup. Payne's got his first basket of the night.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's Honey. Payne covering. Honey with the bucket.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Here's Payne. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get it.
The third quarter comes to a close. Suns lead by 4. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we...
Your chance dancer.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the assist of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. He told him, look, guys, we're running out of time. We're going to make a move. It's got to be now. Are you guys ready to make a move? They all nodded, and he said, then go take it, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gay, and it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
And so here's Phoenix, leading by 5. Paul outside. Kicks it to Bridges. Misses the 3. Utah with the ball. Mitchell outside. A shake. Driving inside. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And what a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Ball passes to Booker. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Suns lead by 5.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Booker against Mitchell. Mitchell is doubled. Shot clock at 6. Conley dishes to Mitchell. Crowder pulls it in. Suns leading by 5. The drive by Booker. Yep, that one goes in there.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Your chance dancer.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Conley against Paul. Right side, Conley. Gay inside. He's against Crowder. 4 on the shot clock. Mitchell with it. Chris Paul covering. Booker outside. Oh, Ayton in position. Gobert with the block. On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Paul. The 3. Crowder with the steal. And now Crowder running the floor all by himself. Gay with the block. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Gay. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And the wide open shot from Crowder. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 6 assists here tonight. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Well, looking up and down the stat sheet here, I'm seeing those second chance points jump out at me. They've done a great job on the offensive glass.
And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Suns. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Paul surveying the floor. Booker inside. Defended by Gobert. Lets it go from 14. Utah with the rebound. Gobert has got 7 rebounds in the game. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Conley. Bridges with the steal.
And that's a great play on defense there. Forced him to rethink the shot and then able to come up with the steal.
That's tipped. Conley with it. Conley picks him up. And Crowder gets it to go on the assist by Paul. Paul's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Booker against Mitchell. Conley kicks to Gobert. Here's Mitchell. Back to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim. And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Suns.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box, there were some great numbers for Chris Paul.
And with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
Outside Conley. Tries the spin move. Pass to Gobert. 4 on the clock. For 3, Mitchell. Crowder pulls it in. And here are the Suns now. Here's Paul. So it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building.
have tonight, Clark. Both of these teams, powerhouses in the league.
DA, it doesn't get any better than this when you're talking about two of the top teams in the league squaring off. That's prime time must-see TV.
Now Denver's starting 5. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the 1. From deep, Jokic. And Booker pulls it down.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Paul's got space. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
You know, Paul's really gotten better at the catch-and-shoot jump shot. It looks a lot easier for him now than it did earlier in his career. Smooth rhythm and smooth release, too.
And here's Barton outside. Counted from distance.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Murray against Paul. Pass to Aiden. For 3, Bridges. Aiden passes to Bridges. Tries the spin move. Just 5 to shoot. Up and over Gordon. Crowder, that's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Murray. And he drives in. And it's Murray finishing it off.
I think when you're guarding Murray, you're always worried about his jump shot, but he's also deadly off the bounce, so pick your poison.
Paul passes to Crowder. Booker fires from way outside. The shot, no good. Now Denver takes it the other way. Gordon outside. Pass to Jokic. Fires the 3. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target. But, you know, if you ask me, Aaron Gordon is clearly one of the best dunk contest competitors to never win the crown. I mean, he put up unreal performances in 16, 17, and then again in 2020.
Murray with it. Now guarded by Booker. Barton, the pass to Murray. To the middle. Stolen by Ayton. That's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Barton.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. When we look back at Aaron Gordon in those contests, he narrowly lost in 2016 and 2020.
And you know, Brian, that 2016 duel between Gordon and Zach LaVine was epic. One of the best I'd ever seen. In 2020, Derrick Jones Jr. just beat out Aaron. It wasn't that Aaron lost. Derrick Jones Jr. just won it. Both guys got 50s in the last round.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Gordon. And Ayton pulls it down.
So you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Paul passes to Crowder. And another basket for Phoenix.
You know, not every player can make that kind of a pass. I mean, Paul makes it look easy, but it takes really tremendous vision and timing to execute that.
Here's Jokic. The drive by Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Paul against Murray. Outside Paul. Pass to Bridges. 5 to shoot. Now here's Ayton. Covered by Jokic. And Ayton with the stuff.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
Murray against Paul. To the wing, right side. Let's go with a 3. And there's Porter on the assist by Jokic.
How about that smooth shot from the arc for Porter? He's got such a confident release in deep range, too.
Paul passes to Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And here's Porter outside. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ball finds Booker. Now Crowder. Inside. There's the triple. Nails it from beyond the arc. Crowder's got 7 points in the game. Wow, 8 lead changes in the first half. Unbelievable.
Yeah, both sides digging in for what looks like a war.
And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he...
The previous play is under review.
And there's really plenty of time remaining in this game, so you want to make sure the right call was made.
Yeah, anything can happen. I mean, they want to get the call right, and the league is taking steps to speed.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Suns ahead.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns Chasers.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Jokic. Banked it in off the glass. Jokic has gotten his second bucket.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Outside Paul. 3-pointer, Bridges. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Bridges has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Paul against Murray. Jokic the screen. Pass to Porter. Now here's Jokic. He's guarded closely. And the foul on Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Out to Gordon. Just 5 on the clock. Ooh, Ayton with the block. 4-3. Ayton, great positioning on the putback.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Murray passes to Porter. Stolen by Bridges. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Crowder. Good work defensively by Gordon. The Nuggets trail. Porter, the pass to Gordon. They kick it out to Murray. And here is Porter. Gordon outside. Pass to Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Over Paul. Misses off the right iron. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Booker with it. Harden covering. Crowder outside. Well, a surprising stat, Clark. The last 2 seasons, for the first time in league history, guards scored more points in the paint than centers or forwards.
How amazing is that, B.A.? What a transformation we've seen in the game at all levels, but particularly the NBA. Things have been inverted. It used to be you threw the ball inside to get high percentage shots. Now this is primarily a drive and kick league. Drive for the rim or shoot threes.
Phoenix has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Bridges. Phoenix no good that time either. Stolen by Bridges to the inside. It's Bridges on the wing. Hits the 3-pointer. Bridges has got 6 here in the quarter. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. The drive by Murray, and it's Murray finishing it off.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
Here's Paul. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Suns lead by 7.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball. Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room. I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
That's good from Paul. On the assist by Ayton. Paul's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Paul has tremendous experience, and he's figured out ways at 6 feet tall how to score in the paint effectively and often.
Murray passes to Jokic. Jokic is doubled. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Stolen by Bridges. Booker with it. Checked by Murray. Outside Booker. Down low. Here's Crowder. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. And now a 9-point Phoenix lead.
For his position, Booker does a solid job moving the ball. He's got great passing instincts.
The kick out to Barton. Pass to Jokic. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. One guy who's been getting it done is Jamal Murray.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
On the court for the Nuggets, Austin Rivers out there with Monte Morris. Then there's Jeff Green, and it's Najee in at the 5. The shot's good. Payne's got his first points in this one.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Morris against Payne. Pass to Najee. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
Outside Payne. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Stolen by Payne. Driving inside. Soft touch off the glass. And the Suns lead by 11.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Pass to Najee. Johnson against Green. Beyond the arc. That shot missing. And Phoenix the other way now. McGee with it. It's rebounded by Najee. Here's Green, defended by Payne.
Foul. Abdul Nader. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Morris against Payne. Ooh, McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
you know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns. No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Up top, Payne. Pass to McGee. It's rebounded by Najee. The Nuggets have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's Dozier. And that comes off the assist by Green. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Payne. Now here's Johnson. Here's Shamet. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter. Morris against Payne. Pass to Najee. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Payne. The Suns have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Here's Shamet. Three-pointer. Can't hit that one. The drive by Rivers. Yep, that one's good.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And fans who want the free t-shirt, make some noise! All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Sun Dancers.
Phoenix has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Here's Shamet. The kick out to Johnson. Outside Payne. Here's Shamet. Offensive rebound. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Pass to Najee from the arc. 35 seconds left in the third quarter.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Payne on the bounce. Ooh, Morris with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Nader. And the baseline jumper, no good. It's tipped. Stolen by Payne. Pass to Nader. The three. No good on the shot. It'll count. That one doesn't drop. And so it's the Phoenix Suns closing out this quarter with us.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. We've got Campaign. Abdel Nader is out there with Johnson. And then it's Landry Shamet and it's McGee in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with this team. He said to his players, you may want to get comfortable with this lead, but we can't afford that. That's when we get into trouble. Just keep executing the game plan and trust in one another.
Allie, thank you.
How about the commitment, guys, from Murray on defense? Moving his arms all around, coming up with steals as a result. Active arms and hands, a big part of it.
Gordon outside. Ooh, poked away. Paul with a steal. From deep three-point range, They grab their own miss. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
Murray passes to Jokic, just 4 to shoot. And a nice finish on the layup.
Around the hoop, Nikola is deadly. Great touch from Jokic there.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Aiden. Now Booker. And there's a 3-second violation.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but don't like to see it when the game is this close.
The Nuggets have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. The drive by Murray, and it's Murray finishing it off.
Jamal Murray proving he's not afraid of the big moment. Big time shot there.
Paul for 3. For 3, Bridges. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 4 assists in the game.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Here he goes. Murray. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
I don't think it's ever a good idea to foul Murray on his way to the bucket. He does not make too many mistakes at the stripe, one of the best free throw shooters in the league.
And Murray drops them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Murray against Paul. Pass to Aiden. Back to Paul. Outside Booker. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. Barton against Paul. Barton outside. Pass to Murray.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
There's the drive. That one's good. This game is all even.
Tell you what, if Murray's on your team, you got to feel comfortable when he's working the pick and roll. His shooting, speed, and passing, all make him hard to guard.
Paul passes to Aiden. And here's Crowder from the arc. And the Suns get another 3.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
And here's Barton outside. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
It's obvious that Barton's jump shot has come a long way. Right now, he's pretty solid at catching and shooting.
Pass to Bridges. To the paint. And stolen by Jokic. Crowder with a steal. Outside Booker. Inside. Tipped. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
1:04 left in the game. Murray drives in. Count it!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Murray against Paul. Money! A huge shot to tie it up!
This is the red-hot version of Chris Paul right there.
41 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Oh, that was something else, man! Wow!
Showing some power.
Boy, Murray not only is strong, but he's got really good speed, too, and that gets him by the defense past the contact.
Paul drives in. Bridges, left side. Three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Jokic passes to Barton. Left side Murray. And they double up Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Porter. And And it's in.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us.
Just another game in the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gay is out there with Gobert, and it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position.
And you think Murray all about scoring, but Murray is about what helps his team win.
Mitchell finds Gay. Here's Mitchell. Lets it go with a 3. Porter pulls it in. Here's Barton, and Barton throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Driving the lane. He's off on that one, and it's Denver the other way.
Well, he wasn't a Burger Chain All-American or a one-and-done college star, but Donovan Mitchell's rapid emergence in the NBA has caught many by surprise.
You know, GA, the first rookie ever to lead a playoff team in scoring. He was handed the keys right away, but he's not satisfied. He still wants more.
Gordon kicks to Jokic. Shot clock at 3.
One of the most impactful defenders in the game, Gobert's long arms put fear in the hearts of shooters.
Nobody near Gay. Off target from 3-point range.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Murray outside. He takes it in, and it's Murray with the jam.
And this is Murray at his best, probing inside and finding avenues to the basket using that athleticism.
Now here's Conley. Gobert with a screen on Murray. Mitchell wide open. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Here's Barton. Murray dishes to Barton. Back to Murray. Over Conley. Murray, no good. For Utah, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, I was able to speak with Quinn Snyder just before the game. He told me one thing they can't lose sight of is Nikola Jokic's skill as a passer. He said it's easy to forget how good a distributor he is. If in passing lanes, you wouldn't give him other bigs. We can't overplay him and let him create easy baskets. Kevin, he knows they will have to be on their toes, both on strong and weak side, against Jokic. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Drills the three-pointer. Barton's got 7. Conley with it. Driving to the basket. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And stolen by Barton. Murray surveying the D. Over Conley. Murray, good. Murray's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And you can't fall asleep against Murray, especially when he's got great interior positioning. The D has got to be better.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
And it's Murray with the jam.
And the Canadian getting up. Murray hammers that one home.
Conley against Murray. Gobert It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Murray outside. There's the pass to Porter. Back to Murray. Into the lane, and it's Murray with the jam.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
For three, Mitchell. Rebound by Murray. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And Barton throws it down.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Now, here's Mitchell. Kicks to Gay. Back to Mitchell. And the foul on Will Barton. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Here's Mitchell. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Denver in the driver's.
Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nuggets.
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Murray in at point guard. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now Gordon, following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Takes it inside. Gobert with the block.
What timing from Rudy. He is superb at measuring when to go after blocks. That's just great court recognition there. He saw the D packing the lane on the break, so he calmly rolls up and drained the transition three.
And here is Murray, following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Murray finds Jokic. Murray outside. Another three for Denver.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here is Conley. No points in the game yet for him. And the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Barton against Mitchell. Asked again. And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second personal foul.
Gone are the days of high usage, but Gay is still a valuable role player.
He's a natural athlete, GA, who still has some burst left. Rudy Gay picks his spots a little more now, but remains a tough cover when he's on the attack.
Murray, Gobert with the block, and they recover it. Jokic passes to Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Jokic. Goes to the reverse layup and kicks it in. Jokic has got the lead up to 8 now for the Nuggets. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Denver grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Murray outside. Here he goes. And it's Murray with the jam.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landing in. He wanted to make a statement.
Now here is Conley. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Gobert with a screen for Bogdanovich. Mitchell against Barton. Mitchell gets to Conley, and they'll turn over. Could not get off a shot before second violation. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Murray the pass to Gordon. Barton outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
There's the drive. Outside for Murray. Unloads. It's tipped. Jokic finds Barton. He can't get that one to fall. Jazz trail by 10, so they foul intentionally. And we all know basketball is a game of runs, but Steve, why can it so often seesaw like that? 1 minute a team is ice cold. The next, they can't miss.
I think confidence is such a big part of the game. Also rhythm. When you see shots fall, it snowballs. On the other hand, when you can't take the lid off of it, that confidence can go another direction.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
We all know Gordon isn't just going to lay it up. He's going for the throwdown every time.
Clarkson surveying the floor. Pass to Oni. Trying to get something going. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. So Denver ends up going with a whole new group.
Substitution for your Nuggets.
Denver leading by 12. Up top, Morris. There's 49 seconds left here in the second. Drives to the hoop. And Whiteside sends it back.
Whiteside gives enough space, waits, elevates, quality block shot by the big fella.
Count it, good. Morris has got his first bucket of the night.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Whiteside, the pass to Oni. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Going inside. A nice shot by Dozier. And the Nuggets lead by 14.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot.
All right, David, thank you.
16.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last two quarters.
Taking a look at the Jazz. Mitchell in at the 2 with Bogdanovich at small forward. Rudy Gobert is out there with Rudy Gay, and it's Conley in at the guard position. Morris kicks to Green. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Count it. Morris has got the lead up to 14 now for the Nuggets.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Mitchell looking it over. No good on the 3. The Nuggets shooting a scorching 68% in the game. Up top, Morris. Covered by Conley. Morris outside. Passes it to Najee. Here's Dozier. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. Now here's Conley. Mitchell outside. Out to Conley. Gay passes to Conley. Back to Gay. And stolen by Murray. Kicks it out to Gordon. Banked in off the glass. Gordon's got his second basket of the night.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint. And with Aaron Gordon, we knew about his high-flying acrobatics. But at his age, still seeking more consistency. Given his talent, he must continue to get better.
Greg, there's no question Gordon has talent, especially remembering some of those dunk contests he was in.
An impressive athlete, no doubt. And his outside shot has improved. Now he's got to concentrate on scoring more for his team.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Mike Conley. Now here's Murray. 13 points in the game. It's good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Jamal Murray. That's his first personal foul. 13 foul. Substitution for your Nuggets.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Now Green still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And he drives in. Here's Najee. And he's good on the three ball. And the Nuggets lead by 19.
Firing on all cylinders here in the third. Only one miss in 5 attempts.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Clarkson against Morris. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
Two very easy points right here. Morris looking over the floor. Over to the wing. Here's Najee, defended by Gobert. Shot clock at 2. Here's Green. No good off the back of the rim.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
And an intentional foul right there. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group.
Coming onto the floor for the
now, here's Clarkson.
Hassan Whiteside.
Over Morris.
Eric Pascal.
Green with the rebound. The Nuggets lead by 17. Morris outside. The dish to Green. The pass to Dozier. Into the lane. Green kicks to Dozier. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And here's Whiteside. He'll bring it up for Utah. And here's Clarkson. Fires for 3. The Jazz again can't hit it. There's 37 seconds left to play in the third. And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
35 seconds left to play in the third. Here's O'Neal. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The Jazz again can't hit it. Outside, Porter. Kicks it out to Gordon. Whiteside against Jokic. In the corner, Murray with it. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. It's Barton on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 6 assists now in the game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they
And so it's Denver closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. We come back right after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Who wants a free t-shirt? If you want one, make some noise! Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets.
The Jazz shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them.
Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gay. Donovan Mitchell.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You know, he left them frozen. The quick move by Mike Conley. Beautiful.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Over Gobert. Misses off the right iron. Jazz trail by 20. Here's Mitchell. Here's the drive. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Murray with it. And then Murray with the jam.
And that's how you answer. I'd say he just one-upped him. Pretty good one there.
These two guys really like going at each other, don't they? Poke loose. Now Gobert. Just 5 to shoot. Gay dishes to Mitchell. Gay passes to Mitchell. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Bogdanovich is checked in for Rudy Gay.
Jazz substitution. Bojan Bogdanovich.
Denver leading by 20. Murray outside. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Tipped away. Out to Conley. Takes a 3. Mitchell outside. 5 to shoot. Drives to the hoop. The layup missed.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Oh, the lob to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Great execution, big target, perfect delivery. That's a tall task to defend Rudy Gobert.
And Murray, here we go. And it's Murray with the jam.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. Pass to Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Jokic grabs the miss. Denver leading by 20. Murray outside. The kick out to Porter. 3-pointer. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Conley. Gobert with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
They're fortunate the defender couldn't control it. Almost lost that possession.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. And Mitchell gets it to go.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with threes.
And here is Murray. Lets the 3 fly. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Nuggets.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jamal Murray.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Wide open look here for Murray. And again, Denver no good. It's Gobert with the ball for Utah. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Mitchell. And it's blocked by Gordon.
No, I wouldn't test Gordon. With that vertical and length, please try someone else.
Porter passes to Murray. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear.